Hi guys, this is Max here, back again with hopefully another great political video. And today, we're going to take another look at the US House of Representatives elections for 2022, which is this year. Almost forgot to say it, but Happy New Year to all of you. We have made it, we have arrived in the year of the midterm elections, and even though they'll be in November, which is still quite far away from where we're at right now, it never hurts to take an early look at what elections are going to look like. And as right now, we got two new finalized congressional maps, one for Michigan and one for Virginia. Both of them are states that I really checked out a lot during more recent days and months, in fact. And I'm really excited to make a final or at least a first prediction about both of these states. Now, first of all, let's go to Michigan. We got that right here. Yep. And this map will feature 13 congressional districts. I assume, yep, 13 of them. The old one used to feature 14, but one district got removed during the census. And now we're going to take a look at which district will be won by which party. Now, for the incumbency, these are all held by Republicans, I believe, while all of those other districts are being held by Democrats as of right now. Now, obviously, not all of them are going to be safe Dem, not all of them are going to be safe Republican, but those are the incumbents, and that would give the Republicans a built-in one-seat disadvantage because the Democrats have a seat more now. But that doesn't mean that the Democrats will maintain that majority at the end of the midterm elections. I actually think the delegation will be majority Republican, especially considering the fact that very likely 2022 will be a Republican-favorable year at least, if not a safe Republican year with an all-out wave coming in that will sweep the Democrats off the map. Now, if we look at the partisan lean for all those districts, these districts here, both of them are being held by Democrats as right now, are slightly more Republican, but they used to be even more Republican in the old map. Well, at least the 6th district used to be, and now it's a bit more Democrat, in fact. However, 2020, which was the last time House elections were held in the state of Michigan, that was very different. It was a much more Democrat-favorable environment than 2022 is going to be, so I believe both of these districts will go Republican by a lean margin. And the 3rd district, which in this new map is pretty much a tie, but it is +3 Democrat. I believe it has a retiring Republican incumbent. The 3rd district always had very moderate Republicans, by the way. Anyway, I digress. I believe this one will be lean to tilt R. I'll put a tilt R for now, but since it's going to be a red wave here, I think it won't be too difficult for Republicans to win it. Now, this district here, I actually would put this as likely Republican because it is much more Republican than it was before. You know, this district, it actually used to be like in the old map, it was a +8 Democrat district, and now it's +6 Republican. Well, technically the district moved over there, but one Democrat now just has to face another Democrat in a primary, so that way we have an open district here. This one, by the way, I believe it will be likely to lean Democrat. I'd like to say likely. The Rust Belt's trending heavily Republican, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a lean margin. And then these 3 districts down there in southern Detroit, well, they are pretty much Democrats. They are very Democrat districts. I think they should all be safe. One of them even has Rashida Tlaib as their representative, for crying out loud, so it won't be difficult for the Dems to win those districts. And Michigan's 4th, I actually believe it will maybe fall slightly short of being a +15 R district, but it won't be difficult for Republicans to win it. They're sure going to carry this district and thereby win. They are going to win 9 out of the 13 remaining Michigan districts, making it a majority Republican delegation. Now, the state of Virginia is up next, and we got it right here. And now let's fill in the map. Now, for Virginia, we have it here as well on 538. Not really good at making predictions, but they are pretty good at providing those congressional maps. And Virginia is right here. Let's see. Let's take a little look at the map here. Now, those districts are all pretty Republican. Both of them are R+14, and this one's R+6. I think those two are going to be safe in 2022. This one will be likely. So Safe, safe. Oh no. No, that's likely. Safe, 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 safe. These districts are going to be safe, all of those four, and that one will be likely R. For the Democrats, I believe the 4th district will definitely be safe, along with the 3rd, 11th, and 8th. That gives both parties a total of 4 safe congressional districts for this election. Now, 2 of them are going to be highly competitive. And this one, which is shown as D+8, I actually believe that since Joe Biden's approval ratings have slightly recovered since last time, I should definitely do another video analyzing just the president's approval rating. Anyway, since it has marginally improved compared to how it stood at the beginning of earlier at the end of last year, where he was very much down following the Afghanistan withdrawal and the supply chain crisis and inflation crisis, Joe Biden's approval rating has recovered, and at the time we reach the midterm elections, it won't be as bad as it was at the end of 2021, and therefore Democrats are going to fare slightly better than I expected like 2 months ago. However, this will only barely give them a victory in this congressional district, and actually I think that the 7th one here, which currently is being held by Abigail Spanberger, a very conservative Democrat, however, in a Republican wave year, I actually trust her losing. The 7th district will flip to the Republicans, and therefore hand the state of Virginia to the Republicans, at least delegation-wise, having a 5-4 R composition in the final House map. Now, this is it for today. It's been my first video in a long time. I'm really, really sorry that was gone for such a long time. It will never happen again, and I really hope you enjoyed my content. If you didn't, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always open for good criticism, and I hope I can make my next video better if you did not like this one. Anyway, I really appreciate you watching. Have a good day. See you next time, and Max out. Goodbye.